Hey, what is going on, guys? It's Crimson Pharaoh, back on the free-to-play account in Summoner's War. And this is my 7-day update, 1-week update into the game. For the first day I did that one video, and I had gotten the Fran and the Lauren. Fran is a challenge reward now. I didn't know that. They must have just done that pretty recently. And from then on, I was able to farm up a crow. I think like the next 2 days after, or 3 days after. I think I got myself a Darien the same day that I made that video. I got it that night. Shannon is free. And at the moment I'm farming up stuff here for the Fairy Queen Fran to go up. She takes a ton of skill ups. I had no idea how many she takes. She takes 9, 16. She needs 16 fairies, which you'd think is pretty easy, but you actually, I think the dark one is a 2-star as well, but it's just the wind one and the dark one that I think are 2 stars. And you can only get the wind one in the shop. You can't get the dark one, so you basically have to farm all the skill ups, which is kind of unfortunate, but it is a 2-star, so it goes pretty fast. Really. I was able to farm a Rauk and a Salamander here for fusion. Bernard is free. I was able to farm a Spectre as well. I'm working on fusion, basically. That's basically what I've been doing all week, is farming secret dungeons. I'll show you guys the summons here. Obviously I haven't summoned anything. I'm not going to summon anything other than unknown scrolls, which I've got a ton of. So I've got 160 mystical scrolls and these scrolls and whatever else here. You get a ton of stuff, a ton of rewards early game now. If you're coming back, if you're a returning player and you're watching this, and your account isn't that far into the game, it might actually be worth it to just re-roll, because I think I had 95 scrolls on the first day. If you're playing hard on the first day, you can get 95 scrolls, which you could end up getting better stuff, really. You can legitimately re-roll in Summoner's War now, because you get so many scrolls right away out of the gate. But I've been literally just farming stuff for fusions, and I farmed him because Bella's pretty solid. But yeah, the rest of this is all fusion stuff right here. Other than this is a fusion monster, but I'm going to use him for actual gameplay vigor. But yeah, the rest of this all just farming secret dungeons is basically all. And so far I've got most of what I need. I found out that I have to get the Wind Amazon from the guild shop, which I just joined another guild. I had joined one and then I left because it didn't seem like anything was happening. So hopefully I'm in a decent one now, and we'll be doing wars and stuff, and I'll be getting guild points pretty fast, because then I'll get the Wind Amazon here first. I need to farm a Kali. I've got this one farmed up, I think, already. From here, I need to get this one and this one from Scenario. And then here, I need to get this one from Scenario. So the Sigmar's fusion is actually farther away than the Veramos fusion is, because here, all I need left is Hemos, I think. Oh, I need to get him from Scenario as well. But yeah, I just need to get one more. I need to get one of him from Scenario, and then I need to find someone that has this dungeon. And I've been farming for it myself too, pretty hard. But you get a lot of 2 stars, and it just is what it is. And obviously on the weekend, when you have all of them up, there are so many different things coming through that it's unlikely that you're going to get him in particular. I haven't been buying any runes from the shop at all. There have been some 6 stars, like an HP % that came in on the Endure set, which I could have picked up, but I kind of want to farm everything. I want to be like as free to play as possible, I guess. Sometimes I buy this stuff just like out of instinct. I'm not actually summoning anything. I don't know how to prove that I'm not summoning anything, other than by just in every video that I do on this account, it'll just show that I'm going up in scrolls, because otherwise I don't know. I don't know how to prove it otherwise. You could just look at this too and tell, like, wow, there's like no 3 stars here. But yeah, I'm trying to again, this is totally free to play. I'll go through the packs now too, and just show I don't have any of these daily packs or anything here. I haven't done any of the limited stuff. I suppose if it's showing, it means I haven't bought any of it. I haven't even gotten the starter pack. This actually has good value. The starter pack, the intermediate pack, the advanced pack. If you're going to spend money on your account, then the starter pack is actually good, but I'm not spending any money here. One per account. 30, 20, that's interesting. Yeah, anyway, I'm not buying anything. I want to show all this off, just prove that I'm not, even the growth account I'm not getting, which this is a good pack to get as well. I'm getting none of this, all 0 out of 3, 0 out of 3, all this here. So yeah, I've not bought literally anything, nothing at all. Okay, so with all that said, just the secret dungeon farming and the free-to-play stuff, I've only pulled one unit from an unknown scroll and 1 3-star, and it was the Fire Taoist. Not really what I wanted. Can be useful in TOA. Probably not going to build them though. Just to be honest, I'll probably just stick with the stuff that everyone can get free to play. And obviously in this challenge I'm allowed to use fusion monsters and stuff, so some of the stuff I just have to flat out summon, like this, the wind one here. I don't think he's available. As far as I'm aware, I don't think he's available. He might be in this right here. He might be available in the Guild Magic Shop, which is one thing I wanted to bring up. I don't know, like I had completely forgotten about this, that you can get 4-star units from the Guild Magic Shop, and technically it really is free to play, because it's all the same monsters for everyone. All you have to do is get online and play. So I might go in and use some of the units that are in here. Basically, those units would be the last that I knew. I'm gonna go with the last thing that I knew for these. And here we have the 9-tailed foxes, I'm pretty sure. We have the purees. We have... This would be nice if we had the ninjas in there. I don't think the ninjas are in there, though. The Kung Fu girls are in there. Rakshasas might be in there. They might be. I'm not 100% sure there. Barbaric Kings I know are in there. And then I think that's all. I'll look it up. And maybe get back to you guys on that, but yeah, I think I'll probably end up using some 4-stars from there too. I had just completely forgotten about it, but really those 4-stars are available to everyone. It's in the shop. All you have to do is play. All you have to do is play the game, and you can get them over time. So that might be really helpful for this this challenge, especially because it is really hard to not summon 160 mystical scrolls and all this stuff in here. Like, it's weird. Because then you're losing out on farming material, and it's harder for me to get all the fusion monsters. I have to actually do the secret dungeons, and I have to wait to do the guild content to get the points to get them and all these other things, but it'll work out. And the free-to-play ones here are the Sigmaris, the Vero, and the... she is as well. She's completely the free-to-play as well. This one, you can buy her. I think that's a secret dungeon. I think this is free-to-play too. The Imp Champion, I'm not sure about. So Verd, I'm a little worried about getting Verd, because I don't know exactly where to get him if I can't pick up the Imp Champion pieces. Oh, I can. Okay, so Verd is free to play as well. So maybe all of them are now. Maybe all the fusions are. I don't think this is, though. Maybe it's in the guild shop thing. That's, again, some of this stuff I'm not 100% sure about, but most of this is free to play. You don't have to summon any scrolls to get any of these monsters in particular. You just have to play the game, do the secret dungeon scenarios, guild shop, and you can get all of them. But I'm going for Sigmaris, Vero, and Xiangfei first, because he's really good in... Xiangfei is super good in raid, first of all, most commonly in raid. And Necropolis, he's great. He's got a ton of multi-hits and a counterattack as well, I think. I think he put... removes harmful effects cast on yourself and counterattacks. Yes, so counterattacks here with a 3-hit first skill, and brings a bunch of debuffs. So he's solid for Necro, but he's also really good for the Second Awakening dungeons. On that one where you have to use an attack, defense, HP, and support hero, he's probably the best defense you can put in there. So yeah, I'm going for these 3. And yeah, past that, I'm probably going to pick up Orang, I think, for Giants. Maybe I might just go for the 5 stars and then Ferd as well, and then Melia, obviously. Whenever I figure out how to get him, I'll 100% be going for 2 Melias for that Giants team. Verd is basically a must on every account. But other than that, and Beretta I'm picking up for TOA. But otherwise, a lot of the stuff you can kind of get around. She's pretty good for one of the artifact dungeons where you can block beneficial effects. It's on the Steel Fortress one. She's pretty good in. But yes, there's a lot of good free-to-play stuff in the game. I have Lapis and Crow 6-starred already, 7 days in. And then this is Fran's going to be next. Since I have 7 days left to farm, I'm basically just going to keep doing secret dungeon scenarios and farm the crap out of the elemental halls and try to complete all 3 fusions, the Sigmaris, Vero, and Xiangfei. But yeah, that's basically the first 2 weeks for me. Regardless of whether you're playing this game the extreme way like I am, or you're just playing normally, those are 3 really solid units to get right off the bat. People these days say, Vero's replaceable by Fran or even Konamiya. You can just use Konamiya, easier to build, easier to get, and skill up. But Vero is still really good. The dots are great. The potential stun in TOA is great. The passive cleansing is phenomenal. So he's really still is pretty good. But anyway, I think that's all for this video. I know I have some objectives to hit. I'll check it right here. I was hoping to get to... I actually have this planned out for the first 180 days. I have it planned out. So for the first 15, farm as many 6 stars as possible, which everyone should do anyway. Farm Dimensional Hole to get some Second Awakening stuff, and then clear Giants B12. So the fusions aren't even until the first 30 days, but if I can get 3 of them done... I was going for Sigmaris and Vero in the first 30 days. If I can get Xiangfei as well, that is really solid. Really, really solid. So, yeah, that's what I'm looking at there. I said I was going to get into my objectives more in this video, but I'll do that in the next one. I'll go over kind of the first 180 days or the first 6 months, because those are the most important times in your account. In games like these, you can progress really fast or really slow. It's not time gated like idle games are. I would just stay away from idle games. For anyone that made it this far in the video, I would just stay away from idle games. They're literally just a cash grab, and there's no content in the games. It's kind of awful. But yeah, anyway, I hope you guys are enjoying the series and playing along with me. Feel free to add me too. I've got 15 friend spots left to go, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.